is very important for us because never know when a person gets sick. If the road is not good, we can't take them to the hospital. And for the cane transportation too. If the road is good, we can harvest the cane on time to deliver it to the delivery point.
For a rural setting, the access roads are very critical for the livelihood of the community. Now we call it sugarcane access road, but it's the whole community that benefits out of the access roads.
The sugar industry for many years has been the main source of income for Fiji, employing around 3,000 people, with a further 200,000 dependent on it for their livelihood. While the industry has been surpassed by tourism, it still continues to be a major revenue earner for Fiji and an important source of income for sugarcane farmers. One of the areas of support has been rural access roads. The project, known as the Rural Access Roads and Associated Infrastructure, or RARAI, is specifically the rehabilitation of cane access roads. The targeted areas are the three sugarcane sectors of Malolo, Drasa and Koronubu in the western part of the main island of Viti Levu.
We're very pleased to have been able to contribute to this project in improving the lives and livelihoods of the cane farmers and related communities and improving transport of cane. So I'm pleased, for example, to say that in Malolo, we've been able to improve transportation of cane to about 65% of where it was. In Drasa, 90%, and in Koronubu, 80%. So these are significant improvements for local communities.
Concretely, what it means is that I think there are about 2,000 sugar farmers who would benefit from this particular project, and about 7,000 households, so that translates in about 30,000 people overall, who will benefit from better access. So you can use the roads, of course, to transport sugar, but also it will be important for them to access markets for other products they're producing, well, to be able to, for education, health, other community purposes. It is important to have this infrastructure in place.
With the abolishment of the sugar quotas in 2017, the European Union has decided to continue helping countries it has supported in the past, such as Fiji, to provide support for sugarcane farmers and people living in the cane belt areas.
I believe that there is more a thinking going into how should we repair our roads. At the end of the day, we have better technology now, access to better machines, which is fantastic. I think there's more thought on how to build the roads rather than just graveling the roads. I think a lot of times we're just used to seeing gravels on the road.
While some places may already have an established access road, there were other areas where major work had to be carried out.
Coming here is like they're entering an unknown place. It's just like bush everywhere. We have to start from zero, in fact. So these roads were particularly there, and it's only active during the crushing season. And after that, no other maintenance is done. And so when we come here, it's like we see we have to start from zero. And
rehabilitating cane access roads is a major undertaking, and farmers throughout the area are happy and appreciative of the work being done.
sala sampai akaba pinakatubang ko isin daw kaya na biyambaki ni kindaw sotaba na den sotal na company mila ka na ni sale sin basaran ko ay ngonon daw tau kinauda min daw sa andonya tu ni musun daw ke sanda uliu nauda ya sanda usong sarang ke satu kita kena bonu totolo kina ni lako kina na lori sa unda ume mundu tu manda na musun daw ke ona men rakipinaka ngai wambimbio ke ito na tiko bango.
Before, in this road, people don't have cars. They got the cars, they have to park it somewhere else, somebody else's place. And they come, walk down from there because cars can't come. And after repairing, RARAI has repaired this road usage is 24/7. People right from Randa, Noadomba up inside hill areas, they use this road because this road is near.
Manangane liu ngona santau tau kinau da santau da sakan ngon sakan do abuk tali Noadomba. Quando kwana la mai market se na la mai town. Do chestang mina kira ke to sang nan dola takoso. Abuk vai Noadomba ba sangabul. Go sabara rota sangan mulat nan do. Lunang do ke danong salango tel Noadomba na to sa ke to pinulur na isoni donat tani na isoni lur. Panggo sawa. Ngai ra kasarnang ko sa donai batang de na saranga sento bailiu.
While many farmers are generally pleased with the work that's been carried out, there are others who feel that there are still issues with the roads that need to be sorted. A major concern is the weather. Heavy rain often leads to flooding of the low-lying areas.
The way you came, from there, that hill, from that place, the water comes. And why I'm saying about this culvert, because if this culvert will not able to take the water in, the road that goes down will be damaged. That means it's basically a cost or extra cost because the road will be already constructed so well, but because of one thing, it will be going to bad. But otherwise, again I'm saying, road is perfect.
That time the road condition was very bad. This is the first time our road repaired like it should be repaired. This is the first time. Road repaired was very good. Because of the rain, road gone bad some of the places. And if the maintenance is being done, then again the road gonna go good.
When we are there on the road, there are people, there are farmers that actually come to us saying, okay, this is my land, I probably need something needs to be done here. And so all those sorts, and those issues, we take it up with our engineers, we have it discussed, and they come have it inspected, and they see if it needs to be done, we have it approved, and we do those works.
Maintenance of the roads is an ongoing issue with many farmers.
Maintenance has to be done every year. Then the condition of the road will be good. If misses 1 year, the another year gonna take more cost. The cost gonna go higher for the maintenance.
Well, obviously, I think the government itself had a foresight of that as well, allocating $2 million now to cane access drainage works and also for culverts and things like that. So obviously, almost every farmer would like culverts and things, and these were the things that were never provided in the past. So obviously there will be a legacy of the thinking that, you know, I need to cross. They used to use coconut palm and all those to do it. I think now they're seeing more and more of culverts. So there may be people who have not had access to, but that access is opening up.
Like my cane will be harvested within 2-3 days, you know, like within that time, what I had to do was go and patch up the potholes myself with the soil or, you know, stones, put it so that the lorry doesn't tumble or break into pieces. That's what like all the farmers used to do.
mandangango sengai ra vivingan lori tauna uda siseng dilengan lori au mandanga bata keu nungu raiti kongo sini buka ndau viamba keda katiuna misa.
Undertaking a major project such as this requires a great deal of planning and working with stakeholders to ensure that proper processes and procedures are followed. Teamwork is crucial.
I think one of the very interesting thing is the dynamics it brings, you know. You got a different skill sets, you got probably the intentions that are very similar to do an end project that benefits the local people. Obviously, there's a lot of things government is doing, driving towards that. European Union for over a long time have been working on providing support for the sugar industry and going forward. SPC has come on board with the project management, and obviously FSC not only is a beneficiary but also the biggest stakeholder in the sugar industry. So I think these kinds of partnerships should be encouraged more and more. You know, at the essence, it's trying to look at the affairs of the people, and especially the people that need the help the most in the rural areas.
We have planned and we have discussed with the government to indeed continue supporting sugar and agriculture. So our program, which is now quite advanced in terms of the design, will be a sector support program. So we are moving away from the project approach and will work directly with the government in supporting their sector policy on agriculture and sugar. So it's really about the livelihood of people in Fiji. It's about people living in the countryside, benefiting while working on sugar, but also on other crops. And I think it's important to see this is complementary.
From FSC's point of view, appreciate all the assistance that European Union has given, and also the budget support that's coming through the budget that has been announced. I think it's a great partnership and support from SPC as well running the project. It's never easy, and I think that's true reflection of the care that the organizations like European Union is doing to make sure that iconic industries like sugar industry succeed. So we look forward for that continual support. It's a lot of rural dwellings, about a quarter of our population depend on sugar industry. So we're looking for that continuous support to FSC and to the growers and to the sugar industry.
The partnership is clearly necessary in order to deliver on this, on the project. The role of the European Union is important. They fully funded the project. The Fiji government clearly as a representative and advisor to the project in terms of expectation. The Ministry of Sugar, the Fiji Sugar Corporation, all of the people having input, and so the partnership and the collaboration is essential. It would have been difficult to try to achieve it without this.
The rehabilitation work on the cane access roads has been very successful, in spite of the interruptions and difficulties, especially from the adverse weather. Further work, especially in maintaining the roads, will be challenging, but one that the government and FSC has under control to ensure that these cane access roads are always taken care of and guaranteeing that sugar production from the fields to the factory runs smoothly.
I would like to thank the RARAI project that European Union has done it to us, so that we can use 24/7. Before it was not like this.